Okay, everybody, what's up? This is the Reluctant Avi back again. All right, and mess started by a black woman is destroying just goodness from men all around the world. And keep in mind, this mess, this crap started here. This Me Too stuff, oh, it's reached all the way down to Australia. All right, now y'all pay attention to this. And if your sisters, I'm saying unite with a brother is because that's the only way we're going to know that you're for us by who you're with, right? But in the Me Too era, man gets jail time for fixing a stranded woman's car. How did this happen? Let me greet everybody real quick and I'll tell you. Haborton Hardu Gudag. Hola hoy te ve, faces los, bonjour mes amis, Keto bawani konnichiwa, ni hao ni ama, sani bonani, jumbo baragani, assalamu alaikum, and shalom. Okay, now this comes from 7news.com, all right, and this is sad. That's his beautiful lawyer right there, all right, and the reason why this man is free, because according to his lawyer, mere luck. We'll have her explain what's going on, but this is just ridiculous. All right. So let me remind you, let's get those thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. When you subscribe, click the notification bell. To donate to my channel, my PayPal me link will be in the description box. All right. And let me just say this. I am grateful for those that are helping. I am grateful for those that can't help but are watching. All right. And commenting. I'm grateful for those that are watching and commenting. This is why I say it like that. We got trolls that watch my videos too. But everybody is always looking for something, any little thing, and picking through it to try to destroy this channel. So I am aware of the BAW trolls and their simp minions. Okay? So for those that watch and comment and add to the discussion, I mean, really thought out and thoughtful things, I'm appreciative to those. Don't be bringing your Hebrew Israelite camp crap over here trying to depolice people because you mad because the BAW is a foul woman that has created this evil that is permeating throughout the earth. And she is no longer worthy to be a wife to anyone. All right. These Hotep dudes know that there aren't many sisters left. They see the wickedness of the black woman and still want righteous men to be with a black woman. What God are they serving? Sound like, wait a minute. What's that Saturday Night Live? There was a lady that went to church. Oh, yeah, church lady. Really good with drums. She had a person that it sounded like these people served that wanted you to marry into wickedness. And even as you're watching the wickedness before your very face, you go after the good people who want to do righteousness and want a woman that will follow a man that does righteousness and figured out that that is not the black woman. But then, because your religion is not about righteousness, good or evil, but about blackness only, you can't. And who's that guy? Begin with it. Could it be Satan? Can't do it like her, but anyway, that was my episode of Church Chat. All right, so let's get kicking with what happened with this guy with a movement that was started by a black woman. And there's the black woman, right? For fame and all of that, she started this movement of lies. Period. Now the false assault rate on females is beyond 75%. That means greater than 75% of these women are lying. What does that say about the trouble that the 25% who aren't lying are going to have? 75% of these cases were proven to be false in the court of law. 75%. And let's take into account that we know Cosby case was false. So how many people got persecuted because they were famous? Oh no. Oh no. Like the Democrats, these people are here to destroy things so that whoever is in the Democrat, they want to really take over this country in a really, really not so good way. And they don't want us to think for ourselves or be able to defend ourselves. And who's aiding them? Well, the women that look like this. So, what happened? Let's take a look.
In November last year, Caitlin Gray crashed her car and pulled into a service station when Basik offered his help. Security vision shows the pair talking happily and hugging after Basik attended to her car. But it was after they drove off, Caitlin told police he indecently assaulted her.
I've been helping people all my life, you know? Like, I don't know, I just love to do that.
No one would ever expect that as a good Samaritan you stop to assist a broken down motorist, that then you would subsequently be charged with these serious...
In the United States, we expect that because this is what females are doing. But wait till you see the remedy. Remember, this is a guy that's been helping people all his life.
offense.
He spent 2 weeks in a maximum security prison, right? He helped a 19-year-old girl who's in his new feminist stuff. He spent 2 hours helping her fix it. He followed her a short distance to make sure she was all right. Days later, understand this, way after the fact of the initial meeting, days later, she claimed he stalked her and indecently assaulted her. So this dude went to prison immediately based on a lie, lost his job, and is going through a divorce. Understand, this is what a man gets for helping a woman. And the woman gets to lie on him, but he loses his job, right? He goes to prison and is now going through a divorce. Even after all these charges are dropped against him, his life is still ruined. Why? Because he helped a woman. I want y'all to let that sink in for a minute. This has been going on with us Afro men for a while. Remember the guy that he helped these women change the flat tire? They didn't have no money, so he took them to Walmart, bought them a tire. He was actually a good Samaritan in the community. So people thought he was simping at first, right? But he wasn't. He did stuff like this for the entire community. Oh, what did those black women did? The 4 of those black women took his life, then took his money. That's the thanks he gets for helping a woman in the United States. And this Metoo stuff, it is going around the world in the West type governments. In the West type governments like Australia, England, France, Germany, all these places. This Me Too crap is going around the world. All right. So even after she admitted to lying, it's not going to help his life. Because what the courts and everything do is they destroy the men. Now, right now, white men should be talking to some brothers to ask them how to deal with this, because the same way the courts are treating them now, they've been treating us since there were courts in the United States. So we've as a people has never gotten a fair shake as a people. Every once in a while, some of us get up there and have good juries in this time, have good representation in this time. But in general, the legal systems across the world is sick and stinks if you're an Afro person. So we go through this on a daily basis. But I'm putting this up because this news shows you how far these women will go and how well they have trained the teenagers to lie, understanding that there is no repercussions for them in the system, not to the extent that they could destroy a man. All right, so this guy's stuff was thrown out, and the woman admitted to making it all up. All right. So what she did was she crashed her car and he helped her. He probably made it drivable. All right. And what happened is there was a closed circuit camera at the place showing that everything he did was just innocent. And they even hugged because she's really, really happy. He ain't charged her, you know, for working 2 hours on her car. And she got rolling. But this is what he get. Oh, why? Because that kind of toxic masculinity that says, man, let me help this woman. Because that's a masculine trait. A female trait is to drive off. The black female trait is to run out, take your stuff, and drive off real quick. But the female trait is to drive off. The man trait is to see how because we're fix it. We fix things. The lawyer said it was mere luck. All right. And that was the lawyer, Mona Elba. All charges against her client was subsequently dismissed and withdrawn. Um, she says her client and his family are extremely happy with the outcome, except he's going through a divorce. So by family, he means the children who had his back. Oh, this shows you another thing. The woman does not have the man's back in this age. Any little thing. Remember, I told you that a marriage license gave them control as if the man was their slave. In a divorce, she divorces him and takes half of everything he has because he didn't do everything the way she wanted to do. Her job is to control his deed. And when she thought that he could have potentially gave his deed to somebody else, she wanted a divorce and she wanted half his stuff. Marriage is nothing but a system of slavery designed to enslave men, with the women being the managers. The government ends up being the slave masters because they make the money from it, the lawyers, the courts, and all of that stuff. But the women being the manager, they're getting half of it, and the man is the actual slave. I want y'all to understand this. So keep this in mind. His wife was going to leave him, divorce him, is going to divorce him. So he's going through a divorce because even if she wanted it at first and then seen on CCTV, closed circuit TV, that he actually helped the woman. So he actually was a good man. Now he should want a divorce because he just realized in this situation that the last person that has his back is the woman he had married. And now, since she can't take all his stuff, he should take the children. He should get most of his money, and him and his son should go and vacation where? Let's say like Rio, where you can still be a man. Ooh, Dominican Republic, where you can still be a man. But he's a Caucasian man. May I recommend Costa Rica? All right. And so what this is what happened. Ilva says the truth came out after they pressed the police to investigate the matter further. See, he knew there were witnesses on how he treated the woman. I understand that there was some CCTV footage which contradicted her version, and the police obtained that footage by mere luck after we asked the police to investigate the matter further, and they did. So understand this. This is what this says. They threw him in jail, ruined his life, got him fired and divorced before they investigated the matter. And he went to a prison, a max security prison. His lawyer told 7 News. She said, it's an extraordinary outcome for my client. Justice has been served, and we are very happy with the outcome. That's what the lawyer says. Justice has been served. But really, has justice been served? Did this man who sacrificed his time and knowledge get justice? No, justice would be him being able to divorce the woman that he married who didn't have his back, get everything, and get half of her stuff, and his ability to go sue the people at work. Oh yeah, sue the courts that put him in jail without investigation. Maximum security. Because there's no tolerance for this kind of behavior. That's what the court would say. And what they really mean is there's no tolerance for proving that a man is innocent. We will tolerate lies from a woman over everything, over evidence and everything. Well, we won't even tolerate evidence because we're not going to go look for it. So her word, because we're enslaving men, we need the bodies for our prison system. Her words is going to be good enough, even though we know that she lies greater than 70% of the time. Add that to the stats. So the beautiful lawyer got him off and says it was by mere luck. And the luck part was not that the surveillance camera would get him off, not that there was surveillance footage. The luck was getting the police they were lucky that the police decided to investigate it. Had this dude been a black man, though, I'm just saying, this is why we need to let the marriage license stuff hit the wall. The integrity of the female hit the wall because they have none. All of them need to hit the wall. And now that the Caucasian men are starting to feel what the black women have been doing to the Afro men the whole time we've been in this country, now they are starting to get an understanding. Huh. Makes you want to say, how you like me now? With that said, I'm out.